Hello, honey roses. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. Okay, so I just had a download, and it came to me like, stay away from those who are in the in between. Now, I don't mean spiritually, like where you go when you're in meditation. I'm not talking about the physical and the spiritual right now, because usually when I say that, that is what I'm referring to. I'm actually referencing someone's energy. Okay, I'm trying to find a way to explain this so that it's clear. So this person wants to be a better version of themselves. The desire is there. However, their karmic nature has a tendency to pull them towards the karmic cycles that are already in flow. It's easy, it's very easy to dip back into the karmic loops, into the karmic holes. That's what Spirit just said, the karmic holes, the karmic loops, the karmic ciphers, okay? And this person is really struggling. They're struggling to be happy because they're noticing that they're actually not happy continuing to walk the circles of the karmic cipher. They don't want to really do it anymore, but it's comfortable because they're used to it. So it's like taking away someone's favorite something. I don't know. Whatever you think is your favorite. Put it like that. Whatever is your favorite thing to do, the favorite place to be, or favorite whatever that is, favorite piece of jewelry to wear, favorite show, favorite movie, favorite color, whatever, that them stepping out of the karmic ciphers is like taking away something that they enjoy. Because this person, even though they're stressed, I feel that there's an energy of stress. But this is new. They didn't feel this before. Before it was cool. It was like party time every day. It felt fine. But now it's something about reality hitting. Reality has hit, and they're recognizing how that lifestyle, it doesn't really suit them anymore. They're kind of over it now, whoever this person is. And it feels like someone who is interested in you. Spirit wants you to be careful. Be cautious of this person because they don't even know, And when you're dealing with somebody, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, and if you're like in it to win it, and I just mean that you are willing to dedicate yourself to this person exclusively, be careful of someone that is in this energy because they're confused. This person is confused because they're stuck in the middle. You have to pick a side, and it just wouldn't be a good move for you to allow this person into your life if they are not ready to take on the position, is what it feels like. Because it feels like somebody wants to, they really do, but then a part of them is being pulled back into the holes, the karmic holes. And they're still learning, clearly, because they want to go back there. Once you have healed to a certain point, you have no desire to go back into karmic cycles, because you know how it can affect you mentally, spiritually, even physically. Okay, so this person is really, really struggling. They are. And they want to mean well, but I'm hearing that they don't trust themselves because they know that they have much to focus on. And there's also something about them. It's like they find excuses not to correct it. It's like a rebellious mind. That's what it feels like. It's someone who is still stuck in their rebellion. So they're struggling. It's a struggle. And I get it, because that's just how it goes. When you're in this point in time where you are changing. I heard when the caterpillar is going through the stage of getting ready to become a butterfly, is it painful? I never thought of that before, but Spirit just said that to me. I wonder if that is painful. I don't know. I know that change is challenging though. So maybe the caterpillar is emotionally challenged before it flies away. I don't know. This is what Spirit is telling me, so I have to go look it up. But I don't know if they experience pain or not. But this person does not want to feel any pain. They're trying to get away from pain. They really don't want to feel that. But now that Spirit just said that, it makes me want to know, do caterpillars feel pain when they're turning into a butterfly? No. I've never thought about that before. Because they're going through a metamorphosis. So is that painful? Just like how we change? It could be painful emotionally when we changing. That don't feel good, because you got to let go of your whole life and then put it to rest and be living in a whole new life. That's different. It could be very harsh. Let me see. Okay, so it says, caterpillars have a nervous system and can sense stimuli such as touch and sound. Some caterpillars have venomous spines that suggest they can experience pain. I didn't know that some caterpillars have venomous spines. Okay. Well, what else does it say here? It says, based on current scientific knowledge, it is unlikely that caterpillars feel pain during metamorphosis. So they're saying unlikely, so they don't really know. But however, it is important to note that this is an ongoing area of research, and new discoveries could potentially change our understanding of this topic. Well, maybe Spirit knows what the scientists haven't found out yet. And they could have just been giving me an analogy that has a big question mark on top, but that's okay. I get it. It was really talking about the change, because many people don't even like change. If you tell them to change or tell them you have to move, they're like, no, I don't want to move. I have to start all over again. There's so many people that don't like that. It kind of makes me feel like young people, when they have like a military, what do they call it? What do they say it? How do they say it? A military brat? I think that's what they call it when children hop from school to school, right? It's like it's making me think about that, and how for some children that could be very challenging. Okay, Spirit is giving me that. Some people are okay with change, and some people are not. And it also has a lot to do with what is being changed. Because if someone has created a very strong relationship with what they've been doing, it's going to be difficult for them, very challenging for them to just cut off what they've been doing for years. The Spirit is saying you have to be a very strong person to just stop something. Just like people that smoke cigarettes and they just stop. Not many people could do that. I feel like that's something that not everyone is capable of. I mean, if they want to, they can. However, their nervous system would experience some changes, and I feel like there's something about repetition here. When anyone does things repeated how can I say it? Am I saying it right? When someone has a schedule and they do the same thing repeatedly, it causes one to be acclimated, I want to say, or just become very familiar with a certain, I want to say, speed or a certain activity or certain activities in general. So to change that, they would have to figure out how to replace what is not best for something that is more favorable. Yeah, so this is what this person is going through. Doesn't it feel very confusing, very elusive, very, I don't know, a lot of question marks just rolling around. And you probably feel the same. And you probably felt the same with this person if you have already called it quits or decided to back away from them. Spirit is saying if you decided to back away from this person, that's one of the best things you could have done for yourself, because this person will put you through the pain that they feel because they're so unsure. You can't be giving your heart to someone who's unsure of themselves, because then that leaves you in a hangman position. I just saw the hangman in my mind. I'm not using cards or oracle, but Spirit wants me to go back to download. So sometimes I back away from the cards when Spirit advises me to, because they just work with me. So I work with them and we just do the thing together. So yeah, if somebody is not sure and they seem indecisive in anything, be very wary of working with people like that, because they can lead you into the darkness that you don't even need to be in, because they'll be leading you into their darkness. It's not a place of growth for you. Well, it could be a place of growth, but it would be karmic growth. I mean, all growth could be considered karmic. Yeah, because karmic cycles are meant to be a catalyst to growth. However, you don't want to walk into darkness when you don't have to, if you take proper precautions. Okay, because if you see something, say something. Say something to yourself. Like, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and play myself and act like I don't see what I could see, because my eyes, all three of them, are open and I can see that ass. Okay, so when you notice that, you have to be real with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie. Don't do it, because you end up messing yourself up. I understand that you would really like to be in a relationship. I mean, hey, who doesn't want to be in a loving relationship? I get it. It's just that Spirit is saying that you are more valuable than to allow yourself to walk into a fiery pit of confusion. Confusion is not of God. Clarity is of God. So anytime somebody approaches you, or you approach somebody, and they don't give you clarity and they give you confusion, that means that they've been dancing with the enemy. Okay, in some way. It don't have to be really horrible. However, it's just a simple fact that that confusion is of a lower vibration. And especially if it has to do with them wanting to go back to toxic ways, if you allow them to lure you into that, because some people are selfish like that, or I don't want to say selfish, because some people don't even know any better. However, there are some people that are selfish and they want to have you and also have that lifestyle. Even if you're not interested in it, that doesn't matter. They just want to get from you whatever it is that they want to get from you. So this is a message to raise your eyebrows, open your third eye, and respond accordingly, because you don't deserve to go through anything that you really don't have to, because it's your choice. So if you choose to allow that person in to your life and they're confused and you're feeling them, It's not a good idea for you because that can completely throw you off. And it could really affect you emotionally. And your emotions are absolutely everything in life. Like, honestly, your emotions are energy. And if your energy is not divinely aligned, you will feel out of order, out of sorts, and you won't be able to move from that healthy place of an activated soul, because the light that beams from within you will begin to be dimmed by the weight of the karmic that tries to pull you into their darkness because they don't want to be alone in there. But if you do go in there, just know that all those feelings that they feel, you will feel them too, because that's just how it goes. They're going to share it through their auric field and through their energy. So, do the right thing for yourself if you're in this situation, because this message is for somebody out there that needs to hear it the way it just came to me. Yeah. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. If you would like to book a healthy conversation with me or purchase a reading or any of the books that I've written, you can just visit there's actually a link at the bottom of this video to the store, and the website is www.MNHONEYROSE.org. And the membership is also available, so you can support me. I'd appreciate it if you do. And yeah, that is it for this message. Thank you for being here. Thank you again. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and subscribes, and I will see you in the next one.